The data you use to judge an event as successful or failure is not present until after the judgment is made. Hi, everybody. This is the Pre-Accident Investigation Podcast, Safety Moment, and I'm your host, Todd Conklin. Hey, today let's talk about the fact that the information you have to understand an event is not there until after the workers have made the decisions that created the event. That concept is very important to understanding safety, because we always are smarter after a failure takes place than we were before the failure takes place for one really important reason. And that reason is we know the outcome. Now, the lack of outcome knowledge, the lack of outcome assurance, the lack of outcome guarantee is why organizations struggle and discuss and talk about becoming highly reliable, safe, stable. Those words that we use all the time to understand safety. But our challenges as leaders and managers, our challenge really is in operational excellence at every level. The fundamental underpinning of operational excellence is to ensure that the outcome is stable and predictable. The problem is that outcome doesn't really become stable and predictable until we have had the outcome. Now, that lack of information means that we can't simply manage safety by understanding success or failure. We must first understand the components, the conditions, if you will, that actually create environments where success is likely or failure is likely. We don't really manage outcomes. As crazy as this sounds, what we manage are the conditions that create those outcomes. And if you think about it in your real life, and that's a really good place to go and think about this stuff, you manage all the conditions it takes place in kind of a forward-looking way in order to create the best possible end to the story. Now, that forward-looking word really takes us to the word accountability. Now, we can't confuse the word accountability with the word discipline. And the reason we can't confuse the word accountability with the word discipline is because I'm going to suggest accountability is a discussion that moves forward in the system towards the outcome. So when I say, are we accountable, what I mean is, have we thought about creating conditions where the outcome is more assured and more likely? Our accountability model actually moves forward in understanding the conditions in which we send workers to do work in order to ensure the highest possible successful outcome for those workers. That's a lot of information, and it's a bit heady. It's a bit kind of eggy, a little academic. But it really, in true life, the life you lead every day in the workplace, is how you make your organization successful. Because the information is not there until the decision has been made, we have to manage the conditions that influence the decision before the decision happens. That's your safety moment. Chew on that one for a while. It's pretty heady. I don't know if you want to spread this one throughout the organization or not, but it's certainly something you want to think about. Until that thinking happens, this is your safety moment for today. As always, learn something new every day, have lots of fun, and for goodness sakes, be safe.